Good morning, Laurent Denize from ODDO. Could you say something about your current take on asset allocation?
It's a bit unfortunate for a European citizen, but I need to admit that we need to stick on the US assets and it's not the right time to position on Europe for the time being. We need a trigger, we don't have it, especially on growth, politics. There are no good signals. But at the same time, you need to manage risks. That means find hedges and find a way to provide performance to our customers, and it means generating income. How? Dividends on the one end and carry through bonds on the other end. And this is how we enter 2025 with a view to maybe amend this positioning and reposition on Europe and China, but we need some more triggers, signals, stimulus, something else, something positive. Let's hope for it.
And what opportunities do you see in the markets?
I think, the big question mark that we need to have in mind is the fact that there might be a margin squeeze in the US. It has been really expanded significantly and might be kind of reversal trend. So opportunities can be found in Europe in some defensive sectors because growth is fading, especially in Europe. So utilities are a sector where we can position. Forget about the cyclical, most of the cyclical sectors, and reposition also maybe on China and small caps. Small caps in the US, not in Europe, because they would benefit from Mr. Trump policy. And this is also very important to try to amend a bit, what has been performing last year and what would perform in 25, which certainly is going to be different.
Okay, and what do you think are the biggest risks this year?
As I said, maybe the margin squeeze, but it's mainly about, let's say, macroeconomic risks. The first one is growth divergence between the US and the rest of the world. Are we going to see that kind of stimulus that can diminish this divergence? First point. Second one is about the monetary policy. We are also going to see some divergence between the Fed and the ECB. What are the consequences? And to make it very simple, is Mr. Trump going to implement fully his policy or not? And then implication on inflation, implication on growth, implication on many, and especially the currency. The strength of the US dollar is also a big question mark. So these are the biggest risks. And we see that, depending on Mr. Trump policy and the way he implements it, would change our way to allocate our money.
Okay, merci. And what are your favorite investments?
I've got four main ideas. First, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is moving out of digital artificial intelligence to physical artificial intelligence, and especially through robotics, autonomous vehicle, and this is really a major change, and you need to move your assets toward those trends. First point. Second one, because of the consumption of energy through artificial intelligence, you need to take into account the need of electrification that is increasing exponentially. And it's about just one figure, between 2023 and 2050, so about 50 years, the weight of electricity into the global energy consumption would move from 20% to 55%. This is a massive move, meaning that there would be exponential investments and you should benefit out of it. This is the second one. The third one is about small caps in the US. I spoke already about it. And the last one is defense. Europe has to take its own defense by themselves. And it means about 7% annual growth that is going to be seen forecast in the next 7 years, which means tremendous opportunities. And the valuations of the European companies on the defense sector are really cheap. It's about 17 times. So yes, this is also a place to be.
Okay, thanks for the interview.
Thank you.